Hi guys and welcome back to another DrAce video, and today we're going to be playing Ride 5, and today we are going to be doing a Ride 5 endurance race online with the Ace Academy riders. Now, I'm a little bit concerned because I've just started this qualifying and my tyres are stone cold. Not Steve Austin, but freezing. So, I'm a little bit concerned for that. I guess we'll just see what happens, but big thanks to Sergio23 as always for making me a livery for this bike. This is the MV Agusta F4EM, and I think I've used it before in a career mode, but I'm not too sure. So if not, it's a bit of a new experience for me, and I gotta be honest, I am not prepared here at all. I've been playing MotoGP 23. I've just been doing some of the tests, been doing some live GPs with Charlie as well, and a few of the other aces. So I'm a little bit concerned for this one, to be honest with you. I don't know how this is going to go, and already knowing that the tyres are that cold, this could be disastrous. But we'll see how things materialise. So I'm going to be doing the live commentary here for you today. Now, I think I get this question asked a lot, whether I do live and record it afterwards. This is going to answer that question for this video. But into Leo Cop, I think I've pronounced that right. I just spoke to Crocs a moment ago to ask how to pronounce it, since he is South African. As Charlie screams behind me with the Honda. In fact, shout out to Cheshire Charlie because he's done a terrific... Oh, yeah, I thought I was going to lose the front then. Wow, Lord Almighty, that's not a good start. But I just spoke to Charlie a moment ago, and he was saying that he's done a Nastro Azzurro Valentino Rossi livery from 2000 and 2001. And I gotta say, it looks really, really good. So if I get a chance to see him in the race, I can certainly show it to you. But I'll probably make a video on it because it is so damn good. But I'll keep you posted for that in the future. So coming out of Ingwe, then let's try and focus a bit now and see if we can set a decent lap time. Of course, a 1:45 with a crash there is not my true potential, but the medium front still very, very cold, so I possibly should go for a soft front maybe. But for now, I just want to see what lap time I can even put in. Not running any traction control, just running anti-wheelie 1 and engine brake 4. Of course, ABS is turned off because I absolutely hate it. As we now go on the power, this is the Illy MV Agusta, of course. A coffee brand that seems to be a favourite of the Aces. I actually personally don't like coffee, so I don't think I'll have them as a sponsor anytime soon. But I must confess, this is a bit of a throwback to the Super Veloce livery that Sergio did. This is cool. So now into the left-hand side. I gotta say, I don't particularly feel that confident here right now. I'm hoping this will progress throughout this session. So now into the difficult left-hander, the Lionhead. Ooh, a little bit eager onto the brakes. So now bring on the power. Let's see if we can avoid doing what we just did a moment ago. I'm going to use a little bit of front brake just to slow the bike down. And get back on the power. And dive onto the brakes and the gears for the right-hander. Meerkat top with a 136 flat. A moment ago, I think he did one lap and it was a 135.8 in the time trial. So, yeah. That's his potential so far in this video. And now to the left-hand side it is. We bring on the power. Oh, steady. Across the line, it's a, wow, 139.5. Wow, we're really struggling. I didn't think I'd be doing that bad as Max B just pops up on the right-hand side there. Now to the right-hand side. Excuse me, left-hand side. Oh, steady, Matt, steady. Oh, my God. Quick downshift to first. And back on the power. I must confess, though, this bike is it's absolutely stunning, isn't it? Really, really good-looking bike. There's Jelana, the Portuguese riders, in this in the race and in the chat. Currently down to 6th position. I must confess, though, the skill level of our aces is just continuing to grow, isn't it? You know, sometimes maybe in the past I would have been able to get away with no practice and finish second. Now it's, if you do no practice, you're struggling to get into the top 10. That's the difference of our aces skills. I'm really pleased to see that so many riders in this game are just continuously improving all the time. But now out of Leo Cop into the left-hander. Quick upshift to second. I've noticed I've been hitting the rev limiter quite a bit with this MV. onto the brakes nice and smooth. I do feel that maybe if I just spent a bit more time with Ride 5 over MotoGP, I'd get the braking down a little bit better. I brake so gently. And I think that's where I'm a target because I lose so much time. But I don't like the hard braking, so I need to balance it. But across the line, we will improve. Still into the 139, so still a mile away. And we're still reaching the rev limiter quite a bit there. And of course, these bikes aren't upgraded as such. They're already predetermined since they're endurance modified. So it's not like I haven't upgraded the bike or anything. I must confess, though, I do like the sound of this MV Agusta. It sounds beautiful. Now back on the power. Possibly going to get a penalty here for being so close to the right-hand side there, but I didn't. I wonder how much time we're losing per sector. I really wish that Ride 5 had the same amount of interest and details as the multiplayer on MotoGP. It'd be nice to see what lap times I'm running. It'd be nice to see if I'm on a PB lap. It'd be nice to see if you're on a personal a top spot lap. Wow, that was too close. That might potentially dethrone the rider in provisional pole, but unfortunately not. There's nothing like that here in Ride 5. Certainly something that might also need to include in the future. So with a 2 minute remaining, I might absolutely go for it because I need to try and get some time. So here we are, a bit more stronger onto the acceleration. And now for the right hand. I must confess though, one positive with this bike and the feeling is the vibration seems to be a lot stronger. Really struggling in that right hander there for Cheetah. So it won't be an improvement here. Do I go for another lap with the medium or consider trying the soft? I guess we're going to commit. We've got 2 minutes remaining. Let's just go for it. So no improvement. Really suffering in the 139s here. On the brakes. That's better. That's better. I felt like I was giving it a little bit more power on the brake. Steady on the power. Really like the way this vibration feels in this controller because it's one knock I have with the bikes we've used so far. It's just lack of power on the brakes. Lack of power in the vibration when under the braking. It's easy to lose the front. Up by 3/10 though into the first split. This is the sunset corner. Yeah, see that I'm trying to go harder on the brakes now. You can see the difference on the brakes where we're beginning to really slide the rear. And again here, not quite as confident, but downshifting to first. Quick upshift to second. Keep into the right-hander here. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Catch a monkey. Back on the power, then down the gears. Braking as far as I could. Still pressing quite a lot. The vibration on the DualSense controller kicking off. Protesting under the hands of DrAce. This will be an improvement as long as we stay on both wheels. Give it some brake. And then turn in nice and early. This is not a guide, but this is quickly turning into a guide. Let's try going in a little bit earlier here. Oh, that's going to be too tight. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. Ah. Yeah, I tried something new right at the end there, and it clearly didn't work out. So that's probably going to be our qualifying over, because after all, if you recall, rhyming accidentally, you cannot continue when there's less than 40 seconds remaining once the timer expires. My God, we're down to 6, ladies and gentlemen. Not gone well so far, but we'll have one more attempt going into the first split just to see where we are. But you know what? I don't think I'll be able to finish it in time. Nice wheelie there, though. Oh, listen to the bike. Screaming it is. Screaming, I tell you. So into the first split. Comes up any moment now, just before you get into the corner. Yeah, we didn't improve. So that's that for me. Not a bad effort, I guess, for a man with no practice, but I certainly can't avoid practice anymore. I need to start doing it. I'm just always focusing on other stuff. So yeah, that one's done. Let's move on to the qualifying results. So there you are then, guys. Pretty bad performance from me. Sacred Meerkat on another level, of course. It always is. He's a wonderful talent. Gildo in second with the Jalana in third, but the gap to Meerkat is certainly concerning for the rest of us. The BMW looking amazing in the hands of the Sacred One. Quick look down the order. I'm the only rider on the MV Agusta, so that's a shame. I was hoping we could compare with some other riders, but it is what it is, so let's move on to the race. So here we go then, guys. 20 seconds before we start the race. I'm just going to chuck the mediums on and just see what happens. I have no experience when it comes to online endurance racing. I play a lot against the AI when I do endurance racing, of course, but that makes things difficult because they do some bizarre stuff. This one here is going to be very, very different, so let's see what happens. Let's hopefully the pit lane here is pretty good as well. I've actually never entered the pit, so that's also going to be rather difficult. But ladies and gentlemen, this is your first online endurance race with the Aces. I'm starting in 6th place, so let's crack on and get a decent start, I hope. So it is a decent start, but again, I keep hitting the rev limiter on this bike, really suffering with that. As, who was that? A little bit wide. I'm going to hit Jlana here if I'm not careful, into the left-hander. And then to the right side, hopefully me and Jlana don't make contact. I remember mistaken Meerkat and I having a contact there. Whoa, what's happening to Charlie there on the left-hand side? He's having difficulties. So the question is as well, when to reduce the power, when to start going into power reserve mode. I guess the smart thing to do was just be pushing as much as we can. That's too close to the apex. Oh god. Max is looking great here as well, by the way. I thought that was Charlie. Was it all this time? Has it been Max maybe? Yeah, it's not Charlie, is it? Because Charlie's on the yellow. He is. He's on the yellow Honda as we go really late into the brakes into Leo Cole. I'll tell you what, I'm surprised I'm still in this position for now, but Gilzo is approaching, and as long as I don't crash here. I've got no confidence after crashing there earlier on. Is Jlana in power saving mode? Because I'm actually able to keep up with the Portuguese rider. And to the right, this is the worst spot. Could have done. Bit of contact with Jlana. Apologies, mate. Into the left-hand side. Croc's up to 4th. Ridden here in real life, of course. Oh my god. For some reason, I just keep thinking the second gear would be longer, but it just hits the rev limiter so quickly. I've been playing too much MotoGP, I swear. Expecting every bike to shift the same way and have the same transmission as the terrific Gas. Now into the left. And a good scrap here with Jlana. We've had many battles in the past between myself and Jlana. Actually, all three of us, Sacred Meerkat ahead of us. Especially back on Superbike 22, that's where it was really prevalent. Ah, that's way too wide. God damn it. We really have significant differences on the braking, myself and Jlana, don't we? Feel like I'm turning in and braking every corner just a bit too late. I need to calm down and get back into things. I think with me concentrating the commentary too much as well is usually a negative. Hence the reason why sometimes I don't do live commentary. Let's see if we can get back. Jlana, so into the left-hand side, downshifting to 4th, excuse me. Back up to 5th. I do prefer that nice wide apex. And sweeping line. Jlana almost did it again, didn't he? Yes, he did. Now into the left-hand side. And of course, guys, if you are enjoying the content, don't forget to subscribe. Do really appreciate all the support and assistance I've had so far this year. We have reached 10,000 subscribers, and in fact we actually doubled our subscriber tally from the start of the year, so a really special year for us and the Aces, so big thank you to you all. But of course, if you are enjoying the content and you're new to the channel, definitely get subscribed, because you can be part of this as well if you want to join the Discord server. Now don't forget as well, we have a whole hour to do this endurance here, so we don't really need to be chucking in any audacious lunges. We don't need to start panicking. We just got to keep on improving. And that's my goal here today. And that's wide again. Not bad to recovery, but I do find that sometimes the power here with this MV Agusta picks up much quicker than I was expecting. That's probably a bit more penalty, is it? Yeah. Wow, 5/10 of a second penalty for touching that. Bloody hell. That's an obnoxious amount of penalty. Good Lord Almighty. I'm just basically stuck on that thing there. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is going heck to a handbasket right now. What a shocker that is. Really difficult to turn in with the MV Agusta. That's one weakness. Oh, that's too tight. Yeah, I'm so inexperienced with this bike that I just feel so weak. I'm struggling to keep up with Zana here. I'm having difficulties. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm having difficulties. And Jelana is pulling away like a rocket ship. And I think Cheshire Charlie will be approaching soon on board that Honda. So I was only able to muster up a 39 in the qualifying, but I think with a few more laps I probably could have got comfortably into the 38s, but as it stands, I actually have, what, a 38.7 is what I've done so far. Not like it would have made much difference to the qualifying, but maybe a little bit more for the pride's sake. Steady. Yeah, it's really suffering on the acceleration. It just... I know there's the, of course, the effect when you accelerate the bike lifts up, but it's really pronounced with this MV Agusta. Whoa, I thought I lost the front then. Apologies, I was getting ready to erupt. This is eerily similar to a race I had recently with Jelana. Me just in pursuit, trying to keep up with him. He just keeps churning out the lap times, keeping me at bay. I could have done with following Jelana in the qualifying, shouldn't I? Would have really helped. That's more penalty. Going through the cheetah corner is nowhere near as easy as it was in Ride 4. You can really abuse it in Ride 4, but here in Ride 5, no. Of course, I crashed there in my qualifying. That is my best lap, but I did accrue a penalty. Really struggling on the straight, aren't we? We just don't have the speed. We're not bad on the brakes. Steady, Jesus. Going wide there. I was just about to comment on this beautiful sunshine we've had. Charlie 5 seconds. In fact, it's 4.5 seconds, so he is closing in somewhat. But as it stands, myself and Jelana just keep like rubber banding here. Sometimes he gets away from me, sometimes I close in, and then it just repeats itself. So I've gone quiet now. I hate it when there's like an absence in commentary. But when the concentration kicks in, you got to do what you got to do, haven't you? So 5.7 seconds we are behind Sacred Meerkat. Now, the interesting part now will be, of course, there was 50 minutes left in this session. I don't know how many pit stops we'll get. But the question is, do I follow what Jelana does, or do my own style, do my own tactic? That's the question here. I'm pretty nifty through that right-hander there, I must say. I think that's the Crocodile's corner. And then when we go on the power here, I just lose it all to Jelana. Although we do have slipstream this time. Whoa! What the hell happened then? What on earth was that? It's like his game glitched or lagged. Oh my god, that's massive contact with Jelana. Apologies, mate. You can't hear me. I'm not in the game chat, but he'll know I'm sorry. Bloody hell, that went dark quick, didn't it? I know it was going to go dark, but my goodness. Crowd on their feet here in South Africa. I don't know whereabouts in South Africa this is, but I should have been more prepared. Now it's really dark. I can't believe how dark that is already. And my monitor, wow, it's really dark. It's like a blackout here. Wow. All those with superior brightness will have a better time seeing this than me. Those who have more nits than my 400 monitor display. Never thought I'd be discussing about the nits of my monitor in an online endurance race, but yeah, 400 nits it is. And if you didn't know, that's how they measure brightness in nits. There you go, learning something every day. And who says you don't learn anything in a DrAce video as Lana goes extremely deep? Oh my god! Why did he sit up so prematurely there? Lord almighty. We've actually closed in a bit on Meerkat. I know Meerkat, I think he also is like me, has a very dark screen. Whether he's had a few mistakes or if it's just a case of he's saving fuel. Oh, twice I've gone a little bit wide there. I hate how that part isn't straight. Wait, is that Meerkat again? Oh, it mustn't be Meerkat, it must be a back marker. Apologies, Meerkat, for assuming the worst. I should have just taken a look at the... too tight. The gap. I don't know if I'm getting a bit too eager on the power, because the rear is slipping a lot, isn't it? Need to just calm it down a little bit. We're not riding the HP2 anymore. Or the R7 for that matter. Trying to close in on Jelana. Catching up to him is already difficult. Getting through on him is going to be even more difficult, isn't it? Or is it? Oh! Really wanted that lunge then. Would have been nice for a YouTube short. We're still in pursuit though. Not got the best of the Portuguese man yet. Certainly trying though, certainly pushing. The closest I got was when that weird glitch occurred. So we're on 48% of fuel, must keep an eye on that. God, it's so difficult to see down this bottom part of the circuit. It's so dark. You need to invest in some floodlights down there or something. Lord almighty. Oh, dearie me, that's really tight. Oh, that's really tight. I'm really struggling to see those corners down there. This is fine. It does a little bit of a decent job. But I like the experience of riding in the darkness. I'm really struggling though. I just feel like either Jelana is just absolutely way better than me right now, or this MV Agusta is just not good enough. Because I'm really pushing and I just cannot close the gap. It seems I get close and then on the straight we lose it all. Just can't seem to catch up to him. We weren't too bad round here earlier. Steady. And then into the right hander here. Are able to close in a bit. I'm not confident in this corner at all. Apologies, a lot of sharp intakes of breath. So here we go then, we're in the left-hander, closing in. Bring on the power. Yeah, he just leaves me for dirt. What bike is he using? Gonna have to get creative here. That's it, start pulling it back on the brakes. And now into the left-hander. I've got to be careful with that left-hander. I'm actually accruing penalty every single time, I think. It isn't the racing line to go on that thing, so I do need to improve. Quick check to make sure the audio is getting recorded. And to the left. Oh, that's close. Bring on that power. More penalty for that. That's so... Should be coloured differently. That way we know. I mean, it's... I guess it is technically. It just looks like an uncoloured rumble strip. Good Lord Almighty, the front was wobbling away there. The gap to Gilzo is 6 seconds. So no immediate panic, but more smoke screen deployed. I just can't. I just have nothing to compete with him on the straights. Bloody hell. Oh. Good enough into turn 1. And now into the left-hander, just gently braking, pulling it in. Come on! I just can't keep up with him. Well, I guess I can keep up with him, but I just can't get through. How did I get more? What? Oh, sorry, that threw me off then. What the hell did I get penalty for then? I can't see. That's stupid. That is really stupid. So, off topic, but I actually didn't choose a bike for this one. Sergio23 gave me the MV Agusta, and I must say I like it so far. It's pretty good. But I don't know if I'm being stitched up here, because I can't get through on Gelano. And my God, I'm really trying. No, I knew I'd lose the front then. I could feel the wobble going into the corner. Where's Gilzo? I don't want to bump him. Well, it had to end eventually, I guess. But I'm really annoyed at all those penalties. No doubt that Gilzo's probably just going to get through on me as well. Jesus, I'm off the circuit again. Wow, this has been really tough. 3rd place for now though, not bad. I still can't believe how dark it went a moment ago. Whoa, on the sausage curb. I think I've got to try and fix my line into that corner, because I'm not getting a flowing line, am I? I don't know if I'll be able to catch back up to Gelano. I think that's probably impossible, but I think it all started to go pear-shaped on this previous lap here in this corner. God, it's so hard to see. I don't know what it's like on YouTube. I think I'll have to try and make it brighter, otherwise people just won't be able to watch the video. But honestly, it's so difficult to see where you're going. I like it though, but I'm not complaining, by the way. That's not a complaint. But it certainly adds to the experience of being in online endurance. I just hate myself for getting so much penalty. And I still have no idea how to tackle this right-hander. That wasn't bad, but I kind of just shut off of that one. The inhibition of crashing has gone now. So we can just absolutely go for it. But contemplating with the idea of bringing on anti-wheelie 2, because I really struggle to keep the front end down in a couple of corners here. But I think also maybe traction control would be a good idea. Oh no, what's happened to Gelano? Whoa! He sort of said something as he went down. Make no bones about it though, I love the sound of this MV. It's actually a good thing that Gelano's behind me now, because I can get some vision. His lights can illuminate my path as well as mine. That's tight, that is really tight. Quick change direction into 2nd gear. That's it. Must try and reduce those penalties now. Oh, God. It's a shame you can't sit and... I'm on 14%. I'm on 14%. This is it. Fuel. We need to fuel on this lap. I don't fancy taking a chance. And the bike feels horrendous now. What has happened? Feels like I'm not getting any input. So I'm going to be the first to pit here. Let's see if this works out well. Oh my God! I did not see him there. What the hell happened then? I was not expecting him to come through like that. I'm going to chuck in a hard front and a medium rear. I think, God, I took way too long to think about that, didn't I? I hope they actually replace it, not just keep me the same bloody tyre. So I'm going to go for the 100%. 12 laps has done 20 minutes. So we're going to need, yeah, go full. I don't know. I'm new to this. I have no idea. And am I on the same tyres? Oh no. Oh, look how cold they are. Why didn't we warm them up? Sack the pit crew. They've not warmed up the tyres. Oh, Lord Almighty. Come on. Right, I've not come out of the pits before. Here in Kyle Army. Don't think I've ever done an endurance race here. I don't know why I went for the hard front in these freezing cold temperatures. Well, it's not freezing. It's 22 degrees. That's more than I usually like. Okay. This is all the learning curve. There's a lot of riders ahead of me who are going to have to start pitting soon. I'm not saying we can catch up to Meerkat now because we're a whole minute, but it's good to get away from the riffraff. But I'm the first to pit. I think this will be a double stopper, won't it? Well, it will be for me. I think the rest of them are probably trying to reduce the fuel. Oh, God. I don't know what it is, but this bike just seems to lose all power sometimes. Depending in the corner. It just loses everything. I had that same complaint with the RM bikes, especially the Yamaha. Right, into the braking zone of Crocodile. Ah, no. It's a shame you can't signal to the guys behind you that you're pitting, because this poor old Jelana got hit by me when I was trying to go into the pits. Well, I thought if I slowed down there I'd be out of the way. Unfortunately, I wasn't expecting to meet him right there. Late as I possibly dare on the brakes going into Crawthorne. Oh, Meerkat's just acquired some penalty. He's done a tremendous job to avoid penalty. I'm on 3 seconds, that's how shocking I've been. That's me spamming the square button for my rear brake, if you could hear that tapping. 14 lap Meerkat. So Croc's behind us, he's 13 seconds. I've not really been watching that gap, but I think I'm alright. I think I'm holding my own. Absolute shocking decision to go for the hard front though. I don't know why I thought that. I think because I realised that the computer were waiting for me to make a decision, which I probably wasted a good 5 seconds or something. Maybe not that much. Oh my lord, this corner. I tried to make a small correction then and instantly went down. Not ideal. I did that in MotoGP and Sepang for Moto 2. But I was able to save it. I made a small correction, the front started to wobble. Fought it with everything I had. So Jelana's ahead of me. He's got 11% of fuel. It definitely seems that they're holding on to the fuel and reducing it. So, bit of inexperience here from myself. I don't think going all out is going to work, clearly. Whoa, look at the front then! But all this is part of the learning experience. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think about the endurance races. Do you enjoy doing them? And what's your go-to strategy? Would you have done it how I'm doing it today, or would you have tried something different? I think Sacred Meerkat right now must be on the lowest of fuel. I can't wait for it to go light again, because I really can't see what I'm doing. So the interesting part now is, can I catch up to Zlana? No, you idiot. God damn it. No, I can't. That's the question. That's the question answered right there. I can't because I'm an idiot. And I've decided to brake that aggressively there. Ryder in 10th place behind me as well. Oh, I can't see anything. This is actually beginning to annoy me now. I like the night time, but I'm just doing such a crap job that it's beginning to frustrate me, this. I've got to concentrate. And that front tyre is still not warmed up. So is Zlana coming out of the pits? He is. Oh, we've lost Mad Max. Right, bring on the power. Oh, look at that penalty. That's a shocker, that is. Should be ashamed of that one. So I'm 18 seconds behind Zlana. Bear in mind that I pitted before him. And I'm still behind. Oh my god. I don't even know if anyone's going to overtake Meerkat in this. I'm not convinced they will. How long does this night last? Daytime ended so quickly, but night is lasting forever. Goodness me. Next time I've got to tweak my brightness settings. Tell you what though, 4th place, I would be happy with that. Nope. More penalty. It's quite absurd that you get 0.5 of a second for touching that. If I knew that, I would have been really careful. Even though I've had numerous experiences of that. So we now brake into the right hander. This is the Crocodile's corner. I'm just hoping to put together some rhythm. Nice. Hope I can remember to brake there at the same point next time. Ah, that's late. I don't know whether to try traction control 1. I'm just finding that I think I'm spinning up the rear a little bit too much with this bike. Usually I don't like any traction control. I find it really interferes with me, but let's see what it's like coming out of the corners then. Oh, it just feels strange. It's like the vibration just completely disappears. Looks to be a lot cleaner experience though, and a lot smoother. And we're up, so maybe we consider using traction control for the bigger bikes. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, that power delivery is much better now, isn't it? I'm not going to say it's going to be enough to drag me over to Meerkat, but looks like Sergio did the same thing I did. Hard front. Wow, that's really late. Amazing. So Meerkat's just finished lap 17. Good Lord Almighty. Go for that. Oh, it's lightening up. It is getting a little bit brighter now. I'm just approaching one of the worst times in the morning, 5:30. Onto the brakes we go. I'm actually beginning to sit up quite straight now. Oh no, really struggled to get in the power there. So it's now Gilzo ahead of us. It's like Zlana must have had him. Oh damn it. Okay, so with a bit of brightness, bear in mind that it's not just me who will have better visibility, everyone else will as well. So just because it's bright doesn't mean, oh, Matt's going to do well now. It doesn't. I mean, come on, I wouldn't turn the lights off just yet. They couldn't wait to turn the lights off. Saving the lecky, aren't they? I got a penalty there for touching near that brake marker. I'm just expecting to hear that penalty. No, he's just blipping the corner again. I am actually probably going to go for the 3-stopper here. But then again, I could probably just reduce the power down a little bit. We're in eco mode now, ladies and gentlemen. Oof. We are beginning to save fuel. Doing a little bit better into cheetah now. It's not clean, but it's better. So, oh, that's penalty. Oh, it wasn't. Yeah, the bike feels really sluggish coming out of corners. Even with the traction control now, it actually feels a little bit worse, but better. If that makes any sense whatsoever. The way I can describe it is that it's a lot better on the sensation of not spinning on the rear. It's also a little bit better for not picking up so aggressively. So, you know, with the gyroscopic sensation when the bike moves up to a natural position, it's not doing that as aggressively. But what it is just feels really sluggish. Now as well, I have dropped down to power setting, I'd say power setting 2, eco mode. So that also could be an issue. But apologise, I've been rather on my own in this one, apart from following Michelin at the beginning. There's not much to see. Just me struggling, I guess. You can tell Meerkat's going quicker because every time that lap interval comes up now, it's when I'm into Leocop and then beyond. Oh, why do I keep doing this to myself? Amazing that I remember having the wheelie glitch in that corner in Ride 4 and it absolutely wound me up something chronic. And now it's just my own inability to do that corner correctly. I think after that crash in the qualifying, I'm just nervous about that corner every time. And I think that's the worst thing that could happen. Because once you start fearing a corner, that's when you'll constantly crash. But I think my jaunt for a podium has gone. So I'm rather quiet now as well. I can't hear any other bikes around me. Steady! Really struggling with this bike, I must confess. I don't feel confident at all. Happy that the hard front is now beginning to get warm. But the thing is, I've always said this in Ride 5. I had this conversation with Sergio before we started the Cups, and I just don't feel confident on Ride 5 anymore. I felt good in Ride 4, felt really good in Ride 4. When I first bought Ride 5, I felt fantastic, but it seems like every other player is just getting better, and I'm either staying at status quo or I just don't feel good. I just don't feel strong. I think I need to play it a lot more. I think I don't say, oh, that's really, sugar. I think that what isn't helping, wow, that was scary. What doesn't help my improvement is racing against the AI in this game, because the AI are just so weak. So it's not really much of a challenge. I'm really struggling to turn in here. Is it the hard front? I cannot turn in now. What has changed? I don't know, guys. This bike is not fun. That's a crash. I don't know what's gone on here, but this bike feels shocking. Is there damage in this game? I don't think there is. This bike feels really strange now. I can't even put it into words. Let me just see how we turn in the first corner. It feels like something's locking me here. I can't even describe it. I'd like to think there is damage. I think that's what it is. This feels so peculiar. It's so sluggish. See that little moment then on the front, it just started bobbling for no reason. Bit of chatter on the MV Agusta. Let's hope it improves. But honestly, it's probably just a skill issue. Probably just me. Since it's probably those crashes are getting into my head. And what I'm allowing to do is just to take over my confidence. Feel a little bit better now as I've gone back into my usual braking style. Really suffering on those power though. I've got no vibration when it comes to the corners. None at all. And that... yeah, that doesn't sit well with me. I'd rather turn traction control on. Oh, damn it. Bloody hell, why do you have to make things so complicated with that? It's so much easier in MotoGP. I'd be able to turn things off so quickly in MotoGP with that. It's just so different. Oh my lord. Yeah, this has been terrible. I'm not happy with this, I'll be honest. I don't know how to describe it. I'm actually getting annoyed. Basically, when I play Ride, I always feel the same as I do with MotoGP 23. So I start treating it like MotoGP 23. And it just is so difficult. So my biggest issue is that it's just my own problem really, is that because every bike is different here in Ride, all the gear ratios are different. So when you play so much MotoGP and every single race is the exact same gear ratio, you get into a bit of a rhythm. So I will try and hear out for and just upshift on pure emotion. But here in Ride 5, because every bike's different, I cannot get used to it. I think I was very lucky when I was playing with the semi-automatic gears in Ride 4, for example. But I don't really want to return back to semi-automatic gears. I feel like I'm past that now. That was alright, a little bit. I think that was a back marker ahead of us. Who was it? The rider in 9th place. I don't know who that is. Oh, not bad. Apologies that the commentary has been quiet in parts in this video today, guys. Doing a whole hour endurance with a bike I have never ridden before is really challenging. Great track though. Great track. I've gone way too wide into turn 1. Could sell that from a mile off. Actually, it's now the rider in 8th place ahead of us. I know Sergio went for the Ducati in this one, the Duke. Not the Duke Nukem, but it was the Duke. And I don't think he likes it either. It's not like Sergio to say anything bad about a Ducati, but I don't think he's liking that one. I think Meerkat went for the BMW, which is always a great choice. Of course, I'm on record for really enjoying BMW. Who is this ahead of us? Oh, I think it's Max. It is my Ace Academy teammate in the BMW HP2 Cup. He was really good to start the race, and I don't think I even explained why I thought it was Charlie. But in our Ace Academy Cup with the BMW HP2s, Charlie is running a Rocket BMW livery. And of course he's not doing that one. And I haven't seen Charlie. I'll have to post livery, or as I say, I'll do a video on it. So the question is, Do we pit on the next lap? I think Sergio's timed his fuel very well. And I don't know if anyone else will be doing a double pit stop. I think that'll just be me. Wasn't a smart decision from myself. Oh my god. Even though we had that moment then, I was like, what the hell? What? I think it glitched. What on earth happened then? I think it was some sort of strange glitch occurring then. Well, what I can say is I don't think this video might have been the best one, but I've gained some valuable experience for our next endurance race, and that's something to be positive about. Of course, if you do enjoy the endurance, let me know. Because if you didn't enjoy it, then I won't do another one. I don't know whether to go into the pit. I'm going to lose, what, a minute? Something like that. Don't need to change the tyres, though. Let's try and get one more lap out of it, yeah. Sergio's on 34%. I think that'll do him for the rest of this race, so I might get 5th. I don't think I'll keep on 4th. Steady. Now I'm going to try and get down to the bottom to move it back into... There you go. Now the plan will be to just stay on power setting 3, full fuel, when we come out of the pit in a moment. Podium is definitely gone. So we're now on lap 25. Just want to give a big thanks to Sergio23 for recommending we do this endurance race. Seems to be the pioneer to organising online races with the Aces, so big thanks to him. Of course, he has done my livery as well, and his own, and probably a few others as well. Charlie's done his. % of the fuel. Actually beginning to set some decent lap here. Until probably a crash here. So my inexperience is certainly showing, especially when it comes to the pit stops. Oh, what the hell was that? So skip, and just give me a bit of fuel, just enough to finish the race. Where are we now? We're in 4th. Yep, so Sergio's just gone through. How many laps we've really got left, realistically? I don't know. I have absolutely no idea. I guess this will do. I don't know. I don't think that was really necessary. Looking like an AI player here. And there goes Cheshire Charlie. And Max. Oh, Max must be a lap down then. And we're a minute and a half ahead of Croc. So the best thing we can hope for is we catch up to Charlie. So let's see what happens. I mean, could they not warm up the tyres? I guess they probably didn't get a chance to, did they? Oh, let's go for it. How quickly does the fuel deplete? In fact, Charlie is on 23%. I'm actually not sure if this is enough fuel, you know. There is Max B. 8th place for him. It's going to be hard to get through here, but hopefully he lets me get past. Thank you, Max. Oh god. I got like 0.8 of a second penalty for that. That was just a mistake. Nice. Oh, Cheshire Charlie's ahead of us. He must have gone down. So, is 19% of fuel enough for Charlie to hang on to 5th place? I guess we'll find out, won't we? So, onto the brakes we go into the Crawthorne Bend. Or just Crawthorne. Nicely done into left. I'm actually beginning to concentrate now. You can hear me going quiet. I apologise for the content because that's not interesting when I go quiet, but trying to balance the concentration here as we now dive into the right-hander. Now into the left. 3.1 is the gap to Charlesburg. And then into the left-hander for the S's. I do feel pretty nifty into Leo Cop, so let's see how we get on. I'm annoyed that I crashed here early on because usually I'm pretty consistent to this left-hander. See, right on cue. Oh, no, I can't take that corner like I think I can. The plan there was just to completely reduce the acceleration and just let it carry me into the corner, but it didn't. Definitely have to hit the brake before we go into there. So Sergio ahead of us, he has had to pit. I'm not sure I can stay on this fuel setting, you know. 75% remaining. And we have, what, 13 minutes remaining. Oh, I don't really know. Not able to close in on Charlie. Wow. See, that didn't accrue a penalty, but heaven forbid you touch this bit. Penalty. Oh, it didn't even give us a penalty that time either. What the hell? Nice. We had to listen to the acceleration there for a little bit. Damn it, Charlie's getting away, isn't he? Oh, he is on 9% though. Oh, how the hell did we not crash then? And into Leo Cop again. We are closing in. He must be on fuel saving mode though now. Come on, don't crash here. We actually did better in there in the darkness, didn't we? I think now I'm overthinking it, that's why. 70% of fuel. I think we'll be alright to stay on this fuel, you know. So there goes the man from Cheshire. Bloody hell, we're 51 seconds behind Lana. And it's taken me all this time to put a decent lap in. Oh, lap 29 for usually number 29. He's rocking number 93 now since he's bought that Marquez helmet. Apparently, Meerkat was telling me that he alternates. One year he'll do 29 and then the other he'll do 93, so matching the year of his birth, of course. So last year was a special one because Meerkat was 93, from born in 93, but was rocking number 29 to match his age, so that's really cool. So it's going to be a tough job here to keep Sergio at bay. He is fast round here. And I would say, over recent experiences in races and even watching time trials, I would say Sergio has surpassed me as the better ride player. He already had the distinction of being a better livery designer. That's for one damn thing sure. got really confident into that corner at the beginning of the game, and now I'm just suffering so much. It's frustrating. And I don't think this is going to be a very good lap again, is it? I'm happy that we've improved our lap time, because in the qualifying we just did a 1:39, it was pretty bad. But I guess now we're looking at a much better lap time. I don't know where it'd put me in the qualifying. I'd have to have a look at the video once it's complete. But for the last 10 minutes we have 60% of fuel. I think we'll be alright to stay on this power option now. A little less confusing than MotoGP. I think, actually, I don't know. They're both really confusing. I think the difference being that I only have to worry about fuel in endurance mode rather than every race possible. Don't know if I should upshift up to the second gear there. Maybe I should leave it in first. Ooh, wide, wide, wide. Still 51 seconds to Jalana. Oh, don't downshift there. Jesus. So into Crocodile. Sergio has closed in a bit. Onto the brakes again. Really getting loose there into Ingwe. I think with my penalty though he's going to catch me anyway, because we've got what, 6 seconds penalty. Oh, I improved my lap time again. And I think Sergio's gone down or something, because we have a 7-second advantage. So 4th place, not bad. I hope I can keep on to 4th, because I would definitely accept that. Now Jalana's got 4% of fuel left, but he's 50 seconds up the road. I don't think you lose 50 seconds in a pit stop, and bear in mind he's not going to do a full pit stop, he's only going to change a bit of fuel. Now into the right-hander, into the S's. Don't know where Gilzo is. I think he is in second, I believe, but I don't know what his fuel, etc. is like. I don't know if it's a good thing that you see everyone else's fuel. I would say yes for the viewer, but for the player, I don't think you should know that, because that's giving an unfair advantage. Well, I guess everyone has the same advantage, but I think it just adds the experience to not know what each one is on. So Jalana is coming out now, and he went for 75% of fuel. He really didn't want to risk it, did he? Maybe he's going to go for a lot more extra. Goodness me. And just absolutely power on. I think we could have improved our lap time there, but unfortunately I got a bit greedy on the power. As we go into Growthorne for one of the last few times now. What are we approaching? Lap number 32, something like that? Really begin to improve towards the latter stage of this race now. I'm beginning to feel more confident with this bike. Aided for the fact that I can just use power steering 3 now. Yeah, lap 32. Good guess, good guess. I just realised I won't actually finish this race because Meerkat is a minute ahead of us. And I also have 6 seconds penalty, so I've got to make sure here that Sergio doesn't pull in 2 seconds. I'm seeing how balls it up into Leo Cop. I think it could happen. Yeah, we lost 5 tenths. Oh, wow. Obsessed with downshifting to make myself nervous, I think. Bike outside, revving its engines. Apologies if you can hear that in the commentary. Oh, this has been a shocking lap. This has really been bad. Ever since I got too eager on that power early coming out in this corner. In fact, Sergio's asked to pit again. What's happened there? The Ducati eating the fuel. Just drinking, guzzling it. And is it going to go dark again? Oh my god. That's just what we need. Look at it going down in the corner. What calculations was that in the game? It said Sergio was 3 minutes behind a second ago. Definitely isn't. Lap 33. We are indeed full power here. And then on to right-hander here. I was going to mention a comment regarding a YouTube comment I received recently where some guy said, I bet I couldn't even do 10 laps. I mean, we're on 30 now, and my career mode videos are always long. So, yeah, do you need any more proof, sunshine? And that wasn't just in reference to myself, that was reference to all of us. In reference, should I say? That's better English. Ooh, very tight. No, I'm going to get a penalty. No, I didn't. Thank goodness. So back into the 138s. 2 laps remaining now, I would say. Lights go back on. Thankfully, there is someone home, though. Quick look to make sure OBS is alright. Looks to be fine. Don't jinx it. Ooh. So, the question is, would I use this MV Agusta again for the next qualifying, for the next endurance? You know what? Maybe. Because at the end of the day, you can't build an affinity with something if you don't use it, so probably would. Livery's awesome. Ooh. And the bike was alright. It seems a bit underpowered though compared to everyone else's. Especially on the performance point side. It was only an 897 where I think everything else was over 900. We now go into Leo Cop, very tight to the apex. I think the start of this video went out well. We were following Jelana for quite a while. As we now pull onto the right hand side, very tight to the apex, may I add. We will, hopefully. Oh no! Panic then. This will be the last lap. No, 2 more. 23% of fuel. I'm not taking a chance. I could possibly reduce it down to power setting 1 just to ensure that we get across the line safely, but we won't be able to finish our lap times regardless because of Sacred Meerkat's huge advantage. You only get 40 seconds to finish a race in Ride 5 once the leader has completed his final lap. So as it stands, it might not matter even if we do run out of fuel on the track. I've got to say, this is more or less how I expected this to go. With 0 practice. I think you could see at the beginning of the video, the bike had 0 miles on it. And just coming in from MotoGP 23, what, an hour ago? Recording some of the races, Silverstone race, then a few others as well. Good results, some mixed. Certainly look forward to showing you the content. As we now go into the right hand for the Crocodiles for the penultimate time. In fact, it could be our last time of going down there. Because there is now 50 seconds remaining. I don't know if we'll be able to finish. curious to see what the aces are saying in this one, because they're actually chatting in the... oh, Crocs has gone. They're actually chatting in the Discord server. I, for obvious reasons, is not chatting in the Discord server, because can you imagine listening to me and trying to have a conversation at the same time? It would be impossible. But gotta say, another superb performance from Sacred Meerkat. He is just head and shoulders better than the rest of us, isn't he? And possibly, if he just had a bit more time, he would be a MotoGP sport rider. So there is someone ahead of us. Oh, it's Liam. What are you doing? Right in my braking marker there, mate. I wasn't sure if it was a glitch that made him stick. So the time has expired. I'm now 30 seconds behind Zlana. And then into the right hand side. Oh, Gilzer's down to third. What has happened on this final lap? Is it the final lap? Has Meerkat come across the line yet? I'm not sure. I think I'll put it on rain mode just to make sure, yeah? Oh, Zlana, we've lost Zlana. What's happened there? Oh. Oh, that's cruel. Well, I'm not. Yeah, no. Zlana was going to finish third at least. Oh, and Max B's out there. What is going on? Is there a problem? We all getting disconnected in a row? Who's next? Who's next to find the cut? Yeah, I know I need to make a pit stop. I don't even think I'll finish this. And Meerkat's not across the line yet. Thankfully, it is the last lap though, so I will just try and nurse this home. I think Sergio 23 will also be on the reduced fuel. Well, everyone getting disconnected there. I'm assuming disconnected, because why would Zlana leave after doing so much? Yeah, that's it. The game gives you 40 seconds. It's an endurance race, man. What is that about? So, oh, and it's ended for me as well. Oh, it's gone. Oh, it's gone. Ladies and gentlemen, endurance mode sucks here in Ride 5. Oh, why would you do this to us? Ladies and gentlemen, I've been booted from the game. Servers have failed us from a fourth place, because Zlana also had the same fate. So guys, thanks for watching this video. I apologise it ended in a bit of a disaster, but yeah, well, that was your endurance race, that was the endurance experience. If that happens again, I don't think I'll be doing that again. But oh well, it is what it is. So guys, thanks for watching the video. I do hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed, let me know in the comment section down below, and be sure to subscribe to the video, to the content, to the channel. Yeah, there you go, I got there in the end. Thanks for watching. Ciao for now. Oh hi, didn't quite see you there. Good to see you're still here. If this video didn't quite set your appetite, then why not watch some more DrAce content by clicking the video shown on screen now. Furthermore, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so now with the links down in the description. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a single DrAce video.